What is going on, guys? It's your boy Lander, and today we're going to be making stop losses in real time as well as perfecting our risk management strategy. In this video, we're going to be trading futures in real time so you guys know exactly what goes on throughout my head during the trade, as well as my stop losses, where I put them and when I take profits in real time. So as you guys can see right here, this is the futures. This is a real account, so you guys know this is not an on-demand account to where I can go back a couple days and just replay a trade that already happened. And obviously I would know exactly what goes on. In this video, we're trading futures, so we don't know what's going to happen next, and we're just going to base our trades based off what we see right now. So I can show you guys how risk management works and where to put your stop loss in each and every single trade. We're going to do it in real time to see how well our strategy is, as well as what is going through my head during the same time, so you guys can add that to your own trading strategy and know exactly where I put my stop losses at. Remember, I don't know the future. Again, this is a real live account. This is the futures right now, so I have no clue what's going to happen next. So this is going to help you guys figure out where to put your stop loss, what is going through my head during the trade, as well as a risk management strategy. It's 11:04 p.m. Eastern at night. Again, 11:04 right here. Can't fake it. You guys can also see the time right here as well. So obviously you guys can see some support right here. At around that 37.49. I'm just going to mark that. That does not mean I'm going to get into the trade, but this is something to mark as we're approaching into a trade. We could potentially take a trade off of this, but you don't just go right into it. You need to make a plan first. Obviously, the way that I trade SPY, for example, is I like to look for reversals off of support or resistance. So I like to long support, and I like to play puts off resistance. But right now, I like to mark out my support and resistance and see where we go with that. So right now, obviously, we can see some support right around here. Saw some support right around there as well. We see some resistance right around this high of this candle right here, which is around 37.53. So I'm just going to mark these. Again, I just like to mark them out, have them ready. That doesn't mean I'm about to enter into a trade. That just means I'm going to have them ready and marked. So price is obviously retracing up to this previous support, and now it's getting rejected. Again, this is very small time frames. I like to go to the 2-minute time frame as well, just to see what's going on. Nothing too different here. Again, same support right here, same resistance right there. You can honestly move this support up. So the low of this is 37.49.25. So let's move this up to 25. There we go. That's perfect. That's on the money right there. That's our support right there. So now that we established our clear support and resistance, we confirm that on the 2-minute time frame as well. I just like to look at it. Again, intraday moves for me. I trade SPY different than I trade Tesla and Amazon and Nvidia and stuff like that. I like to look for the intraday setups, which is exactly what we're doing right here. This is smaller time frame support and resistance. This isn't our high level, 1 hour daily key levels like we trade on SPY, on Tesla, or on Amazon or Nvidia. This is how I trade SPY. So I'm just marking our support and resistance. Right now, it's just stuck in this consolidation. So again, just waiting for a setup to happen. After price pushes all the way up, you kind of want to see a retracement down, and usually it will give you another bounce. And that's exactly what happened here. Price pushed up, retraced, and then bounced. That's exactly what happens all the time on SPY in the mornings. That's usually what I take. I usually wait for the push up or push down, wait for it to retrace a little bit, people taking profits and stuff like that, and then we get a bounce. So price obviously broke out of the short-term resistance. So now we're going to wait for the retracement, and this is where I would enter right here. This is resistance. You guys can obviously see that we finally broke out. We just retested right there. That's where I'm getting in at. Look at that go. Holy cow. Perfect. My stop loss is going to be right here. The reason being is because this is the previous candle high. Look at that. This is live. All live. That's that new break right there. Again, it's rejecting this, so I would take some off right there. But it's still got some room. This is the 2-minute time frame. Let's go rotating to the 1 minute. So 1 minute, obviously a clear rejection right there. Clear rejection. But what happened was the candle closed above this. So it's trying to hold this right now. So there's no reason to panic. On the 1 minute, it's right under that low. I'm going to move my stop loss up. Moving it up to this previous candle high. 37.54.25. Now what happens is, again, we're testing this support, we're testing this resistance right here. So obviously we're going to probably see some sort of selling pressure and a retracement here, which is why I took profits right there, because usually this is exactly what happens, and then we reverse and we're out of position, which is probably what's going to happen in a second. But again, you want to secure your profits right there. That was a nice move right there. Like, for example, SPY, that would have paid 10% easily on that move right there. So what happens is we get a push up, and then we get some sort of selling pressure there just because we are trying to break that resistance. So obviously there is going to be selling pressure there. And we're just taking profits. Like, people are taking profits right here, which is why price is coming down. So what happens is we come up, and we're probably going to come down, keep testing this as support, and hopefully make that new high right there. Price is still rejecting that. Still rejecting that 37.56.25. Our stop loss is right here. I'm going to mark that in red. So again, price is still rejecting that. Let me go to the 2-minute time frame. Yeah, you guys can obviously see there's going to be selling pressure here. I mean, this was this previous resistance, which is still resistance, which is why we took profits off right there. And price usually retraces, you know, that selling pressure right there. After a big push up like that, there's going to be some sort of profit taking, some sort of selling pressure coming in right there. But what will probably happen, hopefully, is we get a retracement like that, which is, you know, what we got. And then buyers are starting to step in here. Hopefully we can bring that right back up there. If not, we're getting stopped out right here. Oh, that's so close. It's right there. And sold. Just like that. This is why I like to take profits right there. Once we push that resistance right there, and there's not a follow through initially, because what happened was we pushed up and we started coming down like almost immediately, and there was not a lot of buying pressure coming in. So that's why I sold right there. Sometimes you can sell right there, right above that resistance, which is always a good thing to take profits. But I don't just take profits unnecessarily. I like to take profits, and then if I like to take profits if I see the opposite side starting to come in. And obviously, if we push up and we're not really breaking that resistance, we're going to stay there for a little bit. And that's exactly what happened, is we stayed there on ES, which we shouldn't have. If we broke resistance, we should have popped up. So that's a red flag right there, and that's why we took profits off. We don't just take profits because it's above our resistance. We took profits because we saw the opposite side starting to come in, as you saw price kind of staying there. So price is starting to stay there. It's a red flag. So you guys just saw that in real time. We literally saw the top of that, which is nice. So prices were chasing here, but very, very slow. I want to see what it does here. I'm going to go long here with a stop loss of, let's make our stop loss this candle low right there. So candle low, 75. The way we came down was super slow. We came down super slow. This needed sort of a pullback. I'm seeing buyers clearly coming in here. Our stop loss is going to be right here. Still bouncing. So let's take this off. Let's keep our supports. So we enter there. Again, it's just bouncing here. So now we just wait. Let's go to the 2-minute time frame. It looks great. Yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good. Now, the goal with this is to buy at the lowest price possible. See how we caught that, like the lowest price possible? That's exactly what you want to try and do. You want to try at like the lowest price possible on these contracts. Because if you buy it here versus it buying right here on the same candle, that's like a 10% move already. Like the way a SPY moves, especially on like 0 to expiration, it definitely, that could be a 10% difference right there. Look at, we called the reversal right there. Why? Clear support right here. See how price was retracing very slowly and bouncing off this area? Clear. So what's going to happen? It's going to come up. It's going to test this a little bit. Right now it's stuck at VWAP. It's probably going to come up to around that 37.54, 72 and kind of come down a little bit. I feel like it might come down to 37.54. Unless this wants to, okay, you just want to run off the gate. All right. Testing its previous resistance. Now the difference here is right here was that low. We just made a higher low, meaning that there is more buyers coming in. We should be able to break this. If not, this trade is gonna, the future is gonna fall. If we're not able to break it on this third try right here with this higher low right there, meaning that buyers are in this area, it's probably gonna fall. Come on. Let's go to the 2-minute time frame. Look at it come up. Move my stop loss in profits right here. So the high of this, which is 25, oh, exactly, perfect. Again, this is resistance. We're at the resistance. This is bound to happen. Bound to happen right there. Stop loss moved up in profits. I might want to move this up a little more. I'm going to move this up a little more. So I don't want to get stuck in a reversal right here, which is that 37.55. Nice psychological low right there. Stop loss is right here. Again, price retraces. That's what happens. Price retraces. This is resistance. Should not be scared of that. Now what you can do is take some off the table if you are a little scared, so it can relieve some of your emotions. But again, my stop loss is going to be in profits, which is totally fine. Yeah, this is going to come down hard. This is not break. It's right there. It's bouncing off our support. Bouncing off our support right now. This would be a perfect move to the upside right here if it gets it. $37.55. Oh, it's trying. There's still buyers here. There's still buyers here. Yeah, there's still buyers there. If it does it again, though, I'm going to get out. Usually, if the price came down under there, I would have got out. But the way that this thing is holding 37.55, every time it dips, it comes right back up. As long as we don't get a candle close. We're at a resistance point right now. There's going to be this selling pressure right there. And the way these candles have been holding so well, this was a clear sell-off right there. And this candle held that so well, which is why I didn't get out yet. As long as these candles keep holding, I'm in. Yep. No. Yep. I'm not even trading with real money or anything like that. It just gets me excited. Clear rejection right there. We're out. Sold. I'm not doing that. No way. I'm out. Sold. Not doing that. The way we came up so fast, right? If it was going to break, it was going to break, right? And then the fact that we came down so quickly, I'm out. Sold, right? So that's perfect. Perfect. That's perfect right there. Look at that. I'm telling you, that's screen time and experience. Bro, I'm literally looking at a naked chart. There's no MACD, RSI crossover, doji candle, nothing. This is raw price action. It's not that hard once you have the experience and screen time. That's it. That's the secret. Screen time and experience. No MACD, RSI, doji, butterfly candle is going to allow you to be this successful in the market and be able to read raw price action better than experience and screen time. What do we say? It rejects it 3 times. What happens? Look at price right now, coming down. Oh, also you guys can check the times. Right now, 11:27. So you guys can clearly see that I did not take any more trades. I did not cut out any trades. Right now we're 2 for 2. We didn't take any trades in between. You guys saw that we drew out our support and resistance. We only trade off support and resistance, so there was no way I was able to make a trade in between that. If price does start reversing right there, I'm not catching it. We caught this reversal because it popped up like that and came right down. This was just a straight candle up, and it was too aggressive to the downside for me to play a reversal right here. Like that's aggressive. That's even aggressive. Bounce right there. This, a nice pop-up. Slow resistance to the downside. Slow selling pressure to the downside, then we popped. That was too aggressive for me to play that again. But it is bouncing right there, though. And it's okay not to take every single trade. We took 2 for 2. We could have been up $5,000 right there. And you could be done for the day. There's no point of just staying on your screens all day. Alright, well, this is clearly reversing right here. Yeah, it's probably a good thing I didn't get that reversal right there. Look at that. I told you, this was too aggressive to the downside for me to take the reversal. And look at that working out. I do want to just hover this right here so I can see exactly where it's going to bounce. If it wants to bounce here. Super aggressive there too. Oh, buyers are really coming in here. Oof. See if it wants to come down here. I'm going to try and take one more trade for this video. I'm going to mark this. The low of this, 25. I just want to see if price can get back down today. Let me look at the 2-minute. Ooh, that does look good. Around this area, there's so much selling in this like zone. I'll like draw it out for y'all. Like this right here, just mad selling. So it did bounce right there. See, sometimes you can't catch them. But it is rejecting right there. Surprised it's testing this so many times. 1, 2, 3, 4 times already. That does look good though. I'm going to get calls here bouncing off this zone. Stop loss is going to be $57.54. I like how price is reacting at the zone, which is the reason why I bought calls right there. I want to see if we can push that new high. That's what I really want on this trade right here. Oh, that looks so good. That looks amazing. Yeah. I probably should have took it down here, but I just didn't like how aggressive that was to the downside. Like, this was just too aggressive for me to play the reversal right there. So, look at that. Look at that push right there. Will we get that new break, though? Price is retracing right down to that resistance. If this could bounce, it's going. If this bounces right here, it's going. Oof. Right down at 37.56. Still rejecting. Holy cow. How many times does one to reject? I have not moved my stop loss up yet. I want to move it right there. I'm moving it. This candle low right there. Oh, this is, look, the buyers are right there. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's go. That's what we're looking for. Look at that. Perfect. Taking some off right there. Clear reversal right here coming in. If this candle doesn't fill it, it's going to reverse. As soon as the candle turns red, I'm all out. All out. Nice. 3 for 3. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, make sure you guys smash that like button. Make sure you guys comment down below if you guys want to see more of these types of videos. If you guys really enjoy this video, make sure you guys subscribe as well. DM me on Instagram saying you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to join my free Telegram, link in the bio. I post educational recaps every single day. If you guys want to join my Discord where I live trade every single morning, do my watch list every single day, post my entries and exits every single day, and have a whole community of like-minded individuals, make sure you guys tap in down below or just DM me on Instagram for more info. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video. You guys see exactly what happened after we sold. Look at that. We sold the top right there, and look what happened. Price retraced down to the support right there, around that 37.52.25. Look at that. Perfect. Sold the top of that.